Hi everyone, today we're just going to open the hive up and show you the frames, and then after that, if the frames are good, we'll see if we can harvest them. Hi, my dad's putting smoke around so they calm down. The smoke's made out of dead, some of these dead like pine leaves, there's many ways that people say what it does, but I think, one of the ways is that they think it's a fire, so they all take the honey and calm down, protect the honey and calm. So yeah. And over here, we'll just grab the tool. And over here you can see it's been a bit of wax everywhere around the edges. So there'll be wax underneath as well. So what we gotta try and do is crack that open. And we'll come around this side and crack it open.
We'll just grab the smoker. Give him a few puffs.
Smoker and give him a few puffs.
Give it a good... That's it.
And then they'll open it, give them a few puffs there. Then we'll let them be for a sec. So now we're gonna open the frame we think that's gonna be good. And we'll show you guys what it looks like. So we'll first get the lid off so we can see which frame is that we think we want. So we want that one. We're trying to see if we can get that one, if you can see. So
and those two there,
and maybe one of these two. I reckon that one.
We've already harvested those ones, haven't
we harvested them 2 weeks ago. So Dad's gonna lift up the frame we want, this one. So
get ready with the smoker in case I need a bit of smoke. Just down here, mate.
Smoker. Just wait, see if we need any smoke. So he's lifting it up at the moment, and he'll show the camera. You might not be able to see both sides, but we'll try our best.
Bit of smoke up the top here.
There you go. This side is fully capped. Well, this side's mostly capped. Like the whole frame's capped, as you can see. All the white bits are capped. And this side's 90%, I would say.
Maybe not quite 90.
Maybe not quite. But this side's fully capped, most, yeah. So we're probably gonna harvest this.
Let's have a look at the other ones first, eh?
Yep, we'll check out the other ones as well.
We won't need to check the end ones because we know that they're not ready.
Yeah, the end ones aren't ready. As you can see over here, they have barely any honey in them. That one and that one. So that one was the one we just looked at. So now we're gonna check this one, or the third one.
This one here.
This one, I mean. Sorry. Yeah. This side, as you can see, is not like the last one. This side's not fully capped. You can see on this one, most of it is not capped. Well, half of it is mostly. Well, we'll see how we go with the next one about that one.
Bit more smoke.
Put a bit of smoke in there. You got to make sure you put it back exactly where it was, otherwise it will muddle up where the bees are, where they want to put the honey, because their choice where they want to put it.
So this one here?
Yep. So now we're going to do this one. Come over here. That one. So, a bit of smoke.
Oh, look at this one. Looks good on this side.
Looks pretty good on this side. Looks okay.
Have a look at that side.
That's full. Like maybe 10 cells that aren't. But that's full.
And I reckon that the cells that aren't... Bit of smoke, Maxie, on the bee. Just calm him down before he stings me.
Yeah, I'll scrape him off you. Come on, bee. Off you go. So my dad doesn't have gloves because it's comfortable without any.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Yep, got to turn it around. You always got to check both sides in case one side isn't full. Is that the last one we're going to be checking?
Yeah.
So that's the last one we're going to be checking. We're going to have a think about it, and we'll see you when we are going to harvest. Hi everyone, we're back again with me, Max, and we're going to harvest 2 frames. Like we showed you before what happened, and we showed you how they look. So what we're going to do is, before we do that, the first 2 frames we're going to harvest is that, and then we'll save the rest for them to have over winter. So, and then we won't be harvesting for a while, so we'll probably just be checking up on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the left one first. We're going to take the caps out, so 1 cap and 2 caps. As you can see now, they're both free. Now we'll put the tube with the jagged bit down here in the hole. So it should fit pretty good, like that. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then we open our jar that you have. We'll put it right under. Make sure the tube is in the middle so none of it drains out. And we've got some Glad wrap so no bees come in to get it because they're a bit low on honey. So we're going to crack it halfway to start, so we don't want the honey to flood the bees. So we'll go and we insert it in the bottom bit rather than the top bit, because otherwise because that's the bottom bit's how it gets cracked. So halfway be about there. So I'll crack that. Almost there. There we go. We'll leave that in there. So it's pretty tough. And what's going to happen now is that the honey's going to start draining out of here. If you come over here, you can see it going from one cell down to the other. And when it starts to go a bit faster, it'll all start draining out, and then it will come into there. So in the hole you probably can't see, but there are drops of honey dropping, and then it will flow out. That's going to take a while, so we'll just watch it till it starts coming out. We'll leave the key in. Remember not to put the key in the top slot yet because the frame isn't finished. And you have to, you're not allowed to just harvest if you crack it, you can't just harvest like 1 jar. You have to harvest the whole thing. Otherwise, it will clog up in there. And then there'll be no way of the honey getting out, and it'll all flood the bees. So they're sitting on the surface, and they're just they're not being disturbed by anything. So as you can see a bit there, the honey's flowing out, just a tiny bit. Sometimes it goes slow, sometimes it goes fast. This one looks like it'll go slow, but when it starts going, it'll start going faster. And if you watched the second to last video we made, you can go check that one out. That went a bit faster, I reckon. So some go slower than others, but it can take up to a while, so yeah. So the bees are just gonna sit on the surface. Oh, and come over here. Now you can see it start draining out, like the bubbles now. And then the honey's almost about to start dripping. So you gotta leave some for them for the winter, so they can survive over winter. Because if they don't survive over winter, your colony will die. And yeah. So it's been only 30 seconds or so, but we put it in fully and we turned it, and as you can see, it started to drip. So it's dripping in, and this one's pretty clear. Sometimes you can get really light honey and really dark honey. This one looks pretty light. So before these cells were fully capped, and now they're, as you can see, they've drained. So that's gonna drip, and we'll probably update you guys when the jar's finished. Bye. So we're going to start the second frame up now, which will be this frame, if you can come over here and see. But so we're starting it up pretty early because it's taking a while and we don't want it to take too long. So we'll first take the caps out. This one was a bit harder. So that one, gotta make sure it's the right one. And that one, as you can see. And then we will put the second tube wherever it is. Oh, got it. Here it is. Put the second tube in the same slot, in the same thing we did over there, in the slot. Make sure it's really tight. Get your jar. We're using these jars. We've got two types of jars today. These types of jars and these types of jars. They're just a slight difference. There is a slight difference. So we'll do the same, like we'll pull this out, do the same like we did last time, put it in half, which would be about there, I reckon. Crack that. Yeah, it's pretty tough. So leave it in there. That will start draining out, and then after this jar's probably done, we'll probably crack it the whole way. So then it fully starts going up. As you can see, this bee's a bit interested in the honey, even though it's not our bee. So we're going to take a piece of glad wrap that we have over here, and we'll put it on top or over the jars. So we'll go like that. Make sure you're not hitting the honey with the glad wrap, otherwise the honey will start dripping everywhere. And put that there. There we go, make sure it's in the middle. So those will start dripping out, and you're probably wondering what happens when it gets full. Well, when it gets about 3/4, we'll take the Glad wrap off and then quickly switch it with a different jar. So yeah, we'll just wait for this one to start dripping out, and we'll probably show you after. So we finished our first jar, as you can see, very golden. So what we're going to do now, we'll probably put it back in the box, and we're going to, we'll put it down so we know that it is our first jar. Put the Glad wrap on the new jar. Try not to bash it around too much. Perfect. And then we'll crank this jar. We'll, put it in fully. For this one. So yeah, make sure I don't touch the thing because it's on some wood. Don't want the wood to fall over. There we go. Now I'll leave it in there. Now that's fully in, so that will start going faster. As you can see, this one's full, like all the way over there, and it's all drained out at the front column. And that one's starting to drain out at the front column. So we'll let that be for the moment, and we'll catch you after a couple jars are done. Hi, so we've finished. I'll just get this fly away. We got 6 jars that are finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From frame 6, which is the one on the right, we have 2, and from frame 2, which is the one on the left, we've got 4. So, and they're still going pretty good, as you can see down here. So they're just gonna finish filling up. We'll put, and if you're wondering, we're pretty sure we got 9 or 10 glass jars last time we harvested, so that's pretty good. This one's a bit more fuller, so we think these two are a bit more fuller, so we think we're going to get more like 15 if we're lucky. And we'll probably put the Glad wrap back on because of this fly. So, and we took the Glad wrap off because nothing was going at it. But now there's a fly trying to eat the honey. So we'll put the Glad wrap on it. Unfold it. Like that. And we did have a spillage before, but it's all sorted out. So, yeah, we'll let that go. Hi everyone, so this is going to be the ending of this video. We had a really successful harvest. So as you can see over here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from frame 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 from frame 2. And if you come over here, these two are we're just gonna finish these two, and we'll just finish them. So if you like the video, if you want to, you can subscribe and like. But that's all I want to say today. Bye.